In the last video of how to make a Hexagon English paper piecing quilt, I talked about the Tula Nova quilt. It's an applique. You make the big quilt piece and then you applique it on the background material. And I wanted to show you what that looked like. This is the actual package that you get. This one was $28. And in it is the instructions on how to do everything. It's several pages long, and it also has an empty paper piece where you can fill in what colors you want to use, and it has the templates for it, and then it has the actual paper pieces for it. So I thought you guys would be interested in seeing that. It has quite a few instructions. This is the design that she actually made. Her name is Tula Pink, and this is called Tula Nova. It gives you what paper pieces you have and how many of those, each of those that you need for each, how much you need to cut. Here's the empty one where you can put in your own colors. I used a pencil, and I actually copied that so that I wouldn't mess it up, and I used a pencil and put, the different colors that I wanted to use in it. But then after that, then it shows you need to make a certain amount of those, and then it guides you through putting all of the pieces together until you end up with the whole complete one. And this is what that one's supposed to look like. Those are the different color patterns that she used. And again, I made copies of the empty pattern one so that I could change to suit my needs for whatever colors that I wanted to make. So that's available on Amazon, and like I said, it cost me about $28 for this package, and it includes the pattern, the paper piece pack, and the it doesn't include the templates. I bought the templates. I think those were $20. Sorry about that if I misled you on that, but this was the instructions and all of the paper pieces. And what I did was I separated all the pattern pieces into little bags, and my color coding from whenever I made the quilt, when I used this empty piece here, I put color coding on it, and I put those in a bag, and there's my codes, and that's how many of the piece D, 10 of piece D, and I put those pieces in there, and you can see they've been used. I've used it twice, and you can use these over and over. But I have a whole bag of all of the pieces in their separate little packages so that I know how many I need and what shape they are and what template to cut. So that's if you get deeper into English paper piecing, and if you want to do more complicated stuff, you can look into different packages and different patterns and things like that. You actually can buy this particular pattern with the templates and the material that goes with it. I wouldn't recommend it. I think it's a couple $100 just for this piece here, which is as wide as a queen size bed and square, so it doesn't cover the whole bed. But I'll show you mine that I did, that you can see how big they are. There's baby kitty. Here's the pink one that I made. Let me put this down a second. Here's the top of the pink one that I made, and I have a queen size bed, so you can see that it covers pretty much all the way across a queen size bed. And then let me get the other one. Sorry, I forgot to prepare these. Here's the other one. It's the same size. And I got a sheet at Goodwill for $2.99. And this is going to be, this is the sheet, and this is going to be the backing to applique this onto. And then I got a pink and white one, polka dot one, for $2.99 at the thrift store to put this applique on. So there's all different types of things that you can actually do with English paper piecing quilts. So hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back with how to put them together.